Hello everyone, this is Maxine Telford-Wolf with WitnessToFitness.net. Thanks for tuning in again. The last video that we did, we had focused on the shoulders, arm, and chest area. And I had promised at the end of that video that we would focus more on that as well as the abdominals. But I do want to go ahead and say, as I said in the last informational video, before you start an exercise program with either myself or someone else, always make sure to consult with your physician, get that clean bill of health, okay? And before we start an actual routine, it's always important that we warm up. So my assistant Kaniqua, who is here, we're going to go ahead and start with a little brief warm-up. Hands on the hips, moving the neck to the left and to the right in a gentle semicircular motion, just to kind of loosen up the muscles in the neck area. Okay. 3, 2, and 1, and then putting the head up, and then just nodding the head up and down. All right. 5, 4, you can relax. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to go ahead and shake the shoulders out, going backwards with the shoulders. Loosen up our joints back there. Again, very important to always warm up, stretch it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to take that in a forward motion with the shoulders. All right, going forward now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Kaniqua is going to stand shoulder width with her legs apart. She's going to raise one hand up and stretch to the side. You can actually spread your legs out just a little bit more. Stand up a little bit. You don't have to do that deep of a stretch right now, as this is just a warm-up. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to switch arms and stretch to the other side. Always want to make sure that we always work both sides. Okay? Gentle stretch. Stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're also going to do a stretch that we actually did in the last video, where we're going to have one leg positioned forward, the other leg back. Take the arm and swing it in a backward motion. All right? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, and then we're going to come forward, doing the same exact thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to switch legs and repeat the same exercise, the same warm-up with the other arm in a backward motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and reverse it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll go ahead and give ourselves a big hug. So it's to stretch out our back as well as our arms. A nice, good, tight hug. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to loosen the arms and repeat the same movement. Stretching out as hard as we can. All right. Abdominals in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, very good. The first exercise we want to get into is actually going to focus on the biceps as well as the shoulders and the arms. So if Kaniqua will go ahead and pick up the weight, and when you're holding weight, let me reiterate, it's important that you maintain a firm grip with these weights. You don't ever want to swing or do a motion or movement where you're swinging the arms or the weights. You always want to maintain control of the movement, whether it's in the upward or downward motion. It's very, very important. Okay, but again, we're using 3 to 5 for our beginners, for our viewers who are just beginning. And we're going to go ahead and do the bicep curl. We'll do 8 of those. Okay, we're at 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, leaving your arms up. Now we're going to have Kaniqua do what's called the overhead press. Maintain that firm grip on the weight, and we lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and bring it back down. All right. Another move that we're going to do that involves the use of the weight. This time we're going to actually have Kaniqua double up the weight in one hand. And she's going to repeat the bicep curl, but now she'll feel that movement a little bit deeper in the muscle because of the fact that she has bundled up or doubled up on the weight. So we'll go ahead and repeat a repetition of 8 counts. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then repeating the same sequence on the other arm with both weights in one hand, doubling up, again for the purpose of working the muscle a little deeper. And repeat, lifting 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, Kaniqua, you can put those weights down. And I also want to emphasize, as I had talked about in the previous video, for the purpose of demonstration, we're only doing 8 counts. But when you're doing your own actual workout, you want to at least do 3 sets of 8 so that you're getting at least 24 reps, okay? But we're just reducing it to 8 for the purpose of the video. The other move we want to work on, or actually the other muscle we want to work on, are the abdominals, your internal and external obliques. However, the move we're going to focus on today is actually on the transverse abdominis. The transverse abdominis is actually the muscle that holds in the lower tummy. A lot of women go through a struggle with the lower tummy after pregnancy. We call it the pooch. Some men develop a beer belly, but the transverse abdominis is responsible for holding in the lower belly. So actually in this particular move, we're going to have Kaniqua get on the floor. And in getting on the floor, she's going to lay on her stomach. And I want to emphasize before we actually have her do this move, again, since we're dedicating this video more towards the neophytes, if this is too difficult for you, you don't have to do this actual move. You can actually do it on your knees. We will have Kaniqua demonstrate both, okay? Now, in terms of being able to work the transverse abdominis, the low plank pose is a very, very effective exercise. Kaniqua, will you make sure to put your elbows out, and when I ask you to raise up, you'll hold for 5 seconds and come right back down. This is an exercise where you'll feel that muscle right away, okay? All right, ready? Kaniqua, would you elevate for me? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down, okay? Take a break, and then repeat that exercise a second time. Elbows out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Very, very good. All right. Last time. We will hold for 5 more seconds. Kaniqua, if you will elevate for us. Lift up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it back down. Now, for those of you, if that is a challenge or too difficult, Kaniqua, will you get semi on your knees? Okay. And what can be done is, instead of laying all the way down and having to relax or actually rest on your elbows if it's just too much of a strain, you can easily do somewhat of a push-up, but you're still on your knees, where you're going down. If you demonstrate Kaniqua for us, where you go down and come back up. You'll feel some of that action in your arms and your shoulders, but it will also work the transverse abdominis. Okay, Kaniqua, if you can do 3 more of those for us. 3, and up. 2, and up. 1, and up. Okay, sit up. Take it back into what's called actually a child's pose. You want to stretch that all the way back. And that's a move that's actually done in yoga and Pilates, this child's pose. But again, we wanted to go ahead and show that particular move in terms of the abdominals because it is something that I had promised in the previous video. Okay, and bring it back up, Kaniqua. Stand on your feet. All right, that is it for today's video. If you have any questions, again, feel free to contact Maxine at witnesstofitness.net. You can suggest different moves or exercises that you would like to see performed. You can also ask questions. We will get back to you. As always, keep fit, keep the faith. We'll see you at the next video.